All right, welcome everyone. It's Steve Factor again with Pure Energy Factor, and once again I have Dan the Man, our second interview. We are here at the International School of Detox, taught by both of our mentors, Dr. Robert Morse, and we are here in Sarasota, Florida, and just having such a good time. And so, you know, what's your major takeaway from, through the years and this week specifically of Dr. Robert Morse? And what have you learned from him, and how has he inspired you to change your life?
Well, mostly the thing about the fruit.
Yeah.
A lot of things that I get out of Robert, he doesn't even speak of anymore.
Yeah.
If you have read the spiritual literature and you understand the various stratospheres of consciousness, I mean, he has learned how to keep it toned down just for the practicality of teaching people how to regenerate themselves energetically.
Yeah.
But for me, I look at it as, hey, I want to take this path of health all the way to as far as possible in this lifetime.
Yeah.
So that's really what re-inspires me. And then, of course, I use the fruits and I use the herbs to detoxify people.
Yes.
It's so simple.
It's so good. It's like, okay, so I'm a guy who most people would say is extreme and like goes for it and is passionate about things. And then, and I think I'm like up there, and then I see guys like Dan who like take it to another level, and Dr. Morse who like in the 70s and 80s, did 6 months of oranges, and just like really went to the detoxification, regeneration, that
illumination of the inner self, which is the removal of the obstructions to the knowledge of the divine inner core essence.
Yes.
When you connect with that,
yes,
then you become what you really are, and the illusions
yes,
of the mind are
yes,
transcended. So we're just working on removing obstructions here,
yes,
here, and then we can just connect fully,
yes,
as much as possible,
yes,
with the awareness of our truest nature, where the peace
yes,
is.
And you said the word obstructions again, and it's like we're taught, or I was taught growing up, it's like if you want more energy, then add this, this, and this to your life, whether it be some meat or some coffee or something that'll give you energy. But the real energy comes from removing the junk that's in us, the dirty debris, all the stuff we're learning here, and then the energy is just there. And
yes,
it just vibrate. And so Dan here is like a light. I don't know what you see here in the video, but he beams, man. He just walks in and he beams. And people have started to say that more about me. And I'm newer on this path, just a couple years into it. And Dan's been coming up on 12 years or something.
That's right.
And just to be like in your presence and do this is like, there's 100 people in there, and we're like feeding off of each other. 120 people just feeding off of each other. The energy of like-mindedness, where we're all trying to remove our obstructions, learn how to remove obstructions so we can help others remove theirs. And it's just like, whew, it's so good.
Yeah.
And so
family.
Yeah, family. And so tell me about you, like this week. How has it been this week for you? I know you just went on 2 14-day water fasts over the last few months. Water, and water, and water.
And a little bit of rest. I had so much energy, I realized that a lot of the obstructions are not so much in my body, because on the water I had energy pretty much throughout the whole thing. Just one day where I was down in bed, couldn't get out of bed. But the rest of it I was walking around, so I had a lot of energy. So the physical body, after 12 years of raw foods and herbs and fasting and fruit eating and juicing,
yes,
it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of work to be done in the upper areas here, where that's where I'm working mostly. So I'm going to continue on this path with the fruit and meditation, contemplation, and letting go, constantly letting go of everything as it arises. Before the thought even comes in, I'm already starting to surrender.
Yes.
So I don't place a lot of emphasis on the thinking, so that I can get again to that core essence.
Yeah. That is so good. It's like, I have people that do this before me. I don't have to like figure it out. Dan got to learn from Robert Morse, and Robert Morse got to learn from the masters like Arnold Ehret and Tilden and Shelton and all of these people that went before him, and so I get to kind of see how it's done, and I'm watching you. I watch you. I watch your YouTube videos. If you guys don't know, some of my friends might be new to this. This is Life Regenerator. If you put Life Regenerator in YouTube, you will find him, or Dan MacDonald, or how else can they find him?
Celery juice, juicing, raw foods, but life-regenerator.com, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is a light. This is a light. He's got so many videos, over 1,000 now for sure.
Over 1,100 now.
1,100.
Wow.
This guy is the video king of just consistency. Boom, boom, boom. And I am following in that footstep too. I am becoming more and more consistent, more and more comfortable with videos, and it's just so great. You know, we're on this path together, and I'm just so great to have somebody that I could follow and do this.
Yeah, well, what you do is you like, it's such an honor to be here with Robert. Like, he's inspired me for so many years.
Yeah.
And then to be able to give back and inspire him to start making YouTube videos.
Yes.
You begin to see your energy and your illumination grow.
Yes.
And then people that you thought you'd never be able to elevate, you actually do.
Yes.
And now I get to talk. I mean, think about that. That's a dream I never even put down on the goal books.
Yeah.
And then they asked me to do a talk here.
Yes.
So your mentor that you never would have dreamed, you know what I mean? So the point is that the more you let go of all the superfluous and allow yourself to be what you are,
yes,
you become so much more of a creator automatically of things that would be pleasant, beneficial,
yeah,
what you might call goals manifest quite easily.
yeah.
So get the power by the removal of the obstructions to be yourself.
Boom! There it is again. Removal of the obstructions. It's so good.
It's not like eat this, eat that, or anything like that. It's more like just get the occlusions on every level out of the way of the flow through those pathways, whether it's the gross pathways or the subtle pathways.
Yes.
And we're, of course, we start getting this level, we're not overweight, we're not dying of a disease. So we're working more on the subtle levels of purification of the mind and the heart at all times.
Yes.
You know, no resistance to life.
Right.
Just constantly allowing life to be. So cool, good stuff, man.
Good stuff. Brother, you are the man. He is
the plan.
With the plan. This is Dan the man with the master plan. Keeping it real.
Thanks, bro. That was a great interview. Thank you very much.